Hello and welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2. This is Pyro Bully Gaming, and this is going to be part one of my playthrough, one of my favorite games of all time. And I thank you for stopping by and checking it out. If you enjoy it, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'm going to try and roll the whole game out. So let's see what kind of fun we could have, man. I'm going to push through the beginning part of chapter 1, and then we'll get to chapter 2 whenever it's just a free roam open world experience, and that should be where the fun begins. But this little first part, which acts kind of like a tutorial, it's extremely fun as well. And this is kind of where you learn the bulk of the story. So I've played this game one time. I conquered it. I didn't 100% it, but I think I got to like 92%. Um, but that was right whenever it came out. So I really haven't played it too much in the last 2 years. But I know like initially whenever it first came out, I probably played it for a good like 2 months. Every day if I wasn't working or living an actual life. It's a really beautiful game, and I just think it's made for capturing. So the story begins here. This is the Dutch Vanderland gang, and we play as Arthur Morgan.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
For some reason, the Dutch Vanderland gang finds themselves high in the mountains. They appear to be on the run, and it's extremely cold. So, people are liable to freeze under these circumstances. So we play as Arthur Morgan, and Arthur is he's an excellent outlaw, and does seem to have he does have some heart considering his choice of
Bring him in here!
you know occupation, if you will. I think Arthur just had a rough upbringing, and this is kind of what life dealt him, and he's doing the best with what he's got. But the one thing about Arthur is that I think he really cherishes his family, although he has an issue with a lot of them.
Get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen to me, all you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it gladly. But we're gonna ride out, and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
Well said, Dutch, huh?
We've got some work to do.
Dutch always knows the
So,
perfect thing
They both
to
must have
say.
headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh. Hey, you need horses? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close and we'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
So I recently
2 days
purchased
or
this
more like
game
this now.
on
Oh, it has
PC.
to blow over soon.
And before, the first time I played it on Xbox One. And it's beautiful on Xbox One. It's beautiful on Xbox Series S and X. But, man, and it's really nice on my PC. I'm playing on my PC with Xbox Series X controller. Just because I prefer controller. But yeah, man, the graphics are so beautiful on this game, even though it's like 3 years old. For my journey today on Red Dead Chapter 1, I'm drinking some Crown Royal Apple and sipping on some sweet tea.
Move up alongside me. Can't see you back there.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. There was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. Wait, is that someone coming towards us? Oh.
And that fog is setting so deep.
You up ahead. Who's there?
Pinkerton?
Micah.
Gentlemen,
Sweet Honorable Micah.
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad.
So, just to let you know, if you hear any click
Both
clack,
of them calendar
it's
boys
probably one of my
is,
5
or-
dogs. I got 5 dogs running around the house,
And Mac,
and
Sean,
3 out of the 5 of them are American bullies, and they're pretty heavy. And it's just click clack, click clack.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
But they're a sweet bunch, you know.
ask him
So
if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I've noticed Chapter 1 isn't an excellent place to talk. So a lot of this playthrough is obviously going to be, you know, me being quiet and letting the characters talk. That way we can understand the story.
Fasten you.
Go on.
However, I am quite excited about getting to chapter 2 because then, like I said, it's, we can, that's just free roam at that point, and you don't have,
We're the only ones crazy enough to
you can play the game how you want to play it.
Yeah.
If you've never played this game
Don't talk to
and you're
me
looking to
about
pick up a game
crazy.
that,
Oh, so no, glad you're all
a
right.
single
I was
player
worried,
experience that you would like,
Look, it's all gonna work
I would
out,
I would
Morgan.
strongly advise
We lost
pick
a
up this
few
game.
folks, but that's just how
Although
it
I'm
goes
sure
sometimes.
most
I'm glad you're feeling
most
so
people
good
have played
about
it. It's just like
Where are
me.
all the
I
others?
I watch
Mining camp, back up the
I watch like numerous
Ain't
people
much.
playing video games,
Shelter.
and every time
You speak to the
they
people
play
there
this
already?
one or come back to this one, I just get hooked on it, man. Because it's like this game creates so many funny moments that
Right.
you know, it's you can laugh. You can laugh at this game, and I definitely think, last 2 years,
Okay. Let's
I think
keep it
everybody
down now, gentlemen.
needs
It's
more
just up
laughter,
ahead.
especially these last 2 years, man. Although I've always been a big fan of laughter, any kind of comedy.
Okay. Let's head down there.
Right on, Dutch. Wonder why we're heading down there. I guess supplies, no? Food. I don't think these men really know how to hunt. Surprisingly. No, I guess Hosea does, but Dutch and Arthur mustn't.
Let's hitch up here.
There we go.
Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Sounds like quite the party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Arthur, in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front. Hello?
Shut up, Billy.
Excuse me? Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the
Arthur,
trail.
we got a problem. Folks, there's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
So we got an issue. We gotta protect Dutch.
Keep your eyes on Dutch.
I think what's going on here
Think
is
you should go now, buddy.
these must be an enemy gang, and they're gonna recognize
Now,
Dutch.
friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey,
We certainly don't want them to shoot Dutch.
come here, partner.
More of them! It's an ambush!
One shoot through the window.
Goddamn bastards, you're dead now!
Whoa, where did this dude come from?
One of them's making a run for it.
Oh,
Didn't seem to be going too well. Goddamn, O'Driscoll boys here.
Why? I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Good thing I didn't lose my hat, eh? Especially, especially in the snow. Especially whenever that one dude shot me and just came out of nowhere. Man,
Smells like a party in here.
I just love the
Turn the place
graphics on
upside
this
down.
game, man.
Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials: food, medicine, whiskey.
Looks like the poor bastard was married too. At some point.
If we
Jake
can't
and
eat it or
Sadie
drink it,
wedding,
put
September
it down.
7th, 1896.
O'Driscoll's.
I'm definitely like
It's a strange one, all right.
in this
Maybe
game.
they're hiding up
I
here,
get you
too.
kind of got to make it a point
There's
to
a
loot
big
everything
price on
you can
Colm
because
O'Driscoll's head.
there's a
As big
couple
as the
items
one on
that
yours.
you find in houses and stuff that are Korean and they're kind of rare.
I'm starving.
You see something?
Canned peaches right here that I'm gonna eat to give Arthur a little bit more. Well, I tried to. I'll try it again. Hold on. Yeah, canned peaches. There we go.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want to split up.
Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside.
I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking.
One of the big differences I've found on the from playing this on PC than like Xbox One is I can like clearly see what everything is. And I could see better too, like I could see even just like these little bottles here. They just come through way better. And the graphics, I mean, just 3 years ago on Xbox One, we're like, oh my god, look at this. This is a they did an excellent job with this game, man. Well, like the title of the video says, one of my favorite games of all time. And that's kind of like an understatement because, I've liked a lot of games in my time, man. And this one came out and I thought almost right away, I was like, yeah, this is it. Rockstar is one of my favorite game developers out there, man. They do it right, you kind of wish everybody would do it kind of the way they do. I mean, not everything they do exactly, but whenever you're a gamer and you like single player experiences, rather than multiplayer, I think that Rockstar definitely does it right.
What's taking so long in there?
Settle down, Dutch.
Still looking, Dutch.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
Bastard shot my cut! Well, he started. I'm gonna break your neck!
What's going on?
Now, this guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
others.
Oh.
At an old mining camp southwest of here, near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
Dutch certainly does a good job at what he does. I'm gonna have to choke this boy up. I don't want him coming back, trying to take out the gang, anything like that. He knocked my hat off too. Can I not loot him? Alright, let me pick up my gun and pick up my hat. And then that's all we could do with that guy. Let's become friends with the horse. That way then he doesn't, hopefully he doesn't kick us. Alright, we already bonded with it. Now I can lead him out of the stables here. And I believe this will be my new horse. I have for a little while. I'm not even sure I get to name this guy.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him.
The horse,
Good horse hitch.
the horse that Arthur rode in on, I believe that horse belongs to Charles Smith. And Charles Smith is one of the best in the gang. One of the nicest guys.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Why, I think ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Oh, you fool! Michael!
Poor Sadie, can't blame her for yelling in this situation. I think any right-minded woman would be yelling if Micah was around him.
Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here.
Or maybe Micah's an awesome guy, I don't know.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe.
You notice what Arthur says right there? We're bad men,
What's your name, miss?
but we ain't them.
Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Man, see? I bet Mr. Adler was a cool man too.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about. Apparently, scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Probably because Micah can't aim. It's like everything he shoots at just misses. Oh, autosave time. Alright. I'm really hoping I can get this beginning of the video out, because chapter 2 is where all the fun begins, man. I notice the older I get, the harder it is for me to play a game where like, it's real controlled.
Strong, at least.
You know, like,
Hello, Arthur.
I need to be free roam
Arthur,
without
how you
any
doing?
like
Fine, Abigail.
handicaps
You?
to how I could go about playing the game.
I need you to.
I don't know. It's
I'm
just
sorry. I'm sorry to ask, but
It's
everything
little
I
John.
play nowadays
He's
is
got
just
himself caught into a scrape
open.
he
again.
ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the 2 best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're all
a bit worried.
Yeah, we're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
I agreed. I believe John would, man.
Thank
John's a
you.
real good guy. He doesn't have a good choice in women, you know. Abigail, as you'll see, as you'll come to learn through the story, I think Abigail's a bit of she's a bit of a problem.
He kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not
But
like that.
Well,
these
wouldn't be the
Abigails,
first
they're
time.
all over the place. She does seem to be a pretty good mom to Jack, though. But yeah, so right here me and Javier are going to look for John Marston, the main protagonist of Red Dead Redemption 1. This is a prequel to that game. And John, you know, the longer I played this game, the more I've like experienced the Red Dead Redemption world. I like John more. He's a cool dude.
Let's hope it ain't more
Puts
of
up with
O'Driscoll's
Abigail.
boys.
Doesn't actually know if Jack is his boy, but still, you know,
Seems somebody left
does his best by him.
recently.
Yeah, I like John, man.
That way.
Sure, well, come on then.
I noticed like a few of
There's
these
some
guys,
tracks leading
even
to the
Javier, like Javier, he does seem like a nice guy sometimes. Not all the time, but there's a couple of people,
Let's cross.
males and females in
See,
the
they
game,
continue it that
that
way.
they really seem like awesome people. Arthur being one of them, it's just like Uncle
You
says,
tell me.
he gets a little
These
bit,
are horse tracks for sure, but
I don't know, like high strung
let's
or
just see where they lead.
he's a complainer.
So,
Still
were there,
though,
Javier.
everybody loves Arthur
what
Morgan. Man.
really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets.
You know, I gotta say, I really like the.
Take it slow. Big ravine
I
here.
do like the controls on this game. I mean, I think that the aiming and the aim assist could use
Bad
a
way,
little bit of work, but
but it was a
the
bad
Deadeye
situation.
function is so
That ain't
fun
like
that
him, though.
even though it's really easy, it just makes for such a fun time.
Tracks
I
go
don't-
left, down here.
This is one of the only games that it isn't about how hard the game
Davey
is,
got
it's
shot.
just about the
Mac and John
experience of it.
both shot too.
So like
Sean, we don't even know.
I feel like the game is relatively an easy
By the
game
time
to
you boys
play,
showed up from the other side of town,
but it wouldn't matter even if it was harder, because
Bad business, all right.
I'm not even sure how you could make it harder, you know? I mean, I guess you could improve the AI, but I think the AI is fine. It's just the way Rockstar made it is just so easy to be an offensive weapon that and Arthur's like Superman in this world. I guess only unless whenever it comes to like grizzly bears and alligators and stuff, you know, but you can you could easily just evade them for the most part. Let me tell you too, another thing about this game that I really, really love is the clothes, the horses, the customization. You can customize your guns, your knives, your hair, your horse. Even that little satchel there. All your like gun equipment, the gun belt. Man, this game is just. I think one thing too, also one thing that I want to do with these playthroughs is if I'm getting a good response on the Red Dead one, I'm gonna come back with a few more of my favorite games from the past, because like I want to play Days Gone, I want to play The Witcher 3. Maybe new games like Dying Light, although I've never played Dying Light Part 1. Yeah, I definitely just want to have a good time, man. Playing a couple of the games that I really like.
Let's see if he can hear us.
And John's horse has seen some better days.
Come on, up there. It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think you can go much further on the horse. We'll have to walk from here. Down this way.
Let's do it, Javier. My Shogun, what's up, boy?
Careful here.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay,
Mierda, we're high up here.
you're telling me.
Drops down here. Watch yourself. Watch out here.
Man, right here would be insane to traverse. Like, why would anybody go down here without, like,
Watch your head here.
something, You would just slide right off. Maybe not.
Okay. Good now.
I guess old Javier must be wearing
Watch
a,
your step.
what is that, like a poncho?
Stay close to the wall.
He doesn't seem incredibly dressed for the cold, because it looks like he has a sweater on, some skinny jeans.
That sounds
He does
closer
have
now.
the,
Come on.
what are those, moccasins or chaps?
We're coming, John.
I mean, I guess if you just kind of put Arthur's coat on top of him, he'd probably be a lot warmer. Arthur would certainly be a lot warmer with them chops or chaps. Man, right here the graphics are incredible.
How you doing? I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know.
I'm hoping I can have this much clarity on YouTube, but I'm sure it'll water it down a bit once I upload it. But still, I mean, even if it's watered down a little bit, like this is incredible.
John! Marston, you hear me?
John! Why don't you save those bullets?
Gee.
That's John! We're coming! Down here! He's down here. Over here!
All right. Hot down, Marston.
You know, I still,
Scratch you got there.
I don't quite understand what happened to
Never
Marston.
thought I'd say this, but
Some wolves get
good to
him or
see you,
something?
Arthur Morgan.
Bit him right in the face, and then he was still able to get away.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel
It must
too
be the
good,
case.
Nate. I'm freezing.
It would be nice for Marston
Just
to.
yet, cowboy.
And Marston was close to death.
Come on, compadre.
If it wouldn't have been for Jorge, or I don't know what's his name, Javier pushing forward
Well,
with the
can't
surge,
go back the way we came.
John would have been
Let's
dead.
try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
Sure you did.
You alright?
Already by the beginning of the game, you can tell everybody's
Hopefully
tired
this will
of
lead us out.
Arthur's bitching.
Look up there.
Perfect. You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll
Let's
leave
see.
that to Arthur.
Here! Hey,
We're getting
over
ready.
here! Get back.
Hey! Hurry up, Arthur! No. Arthur! No! No! All right.
Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards
I
show
thought I
up.
was done for right there, boy. I guess this horse is mine right here. In this situation, man, it'd be so cold. It's probably what? Let's assume it's negative 25 out there. The wind's blowing.
Come on then.
That
Get back to the
little fight with them dogs probably got Arthur so hot. He's sweating.
Good.
You'll be fine.
I'm sure in this situation,
Just
Arthur
like
wouldn't be
a
feeling too good.
dog bite.
Because them dogs bit him multiple times.
Got bit by a dog. Died. An hour later.
You ain't gonna die.
Certainly not the best gun
yet.
to have in that situation. Especially at the distance in which they were coming in. I know they send a couple more this way, so let's see. Let's see if I can do a better job of shooting them this time.
Up there. More of them.
Here we go. No. No.
More coming in on the left. Go. Get out of here.
Nice.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. Have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
I wonder, whenever whenever it's this cold, would it be alright to run a horse through water like that?
John!
Just to get rid of the scent?
Off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
I mean, I'm sure them horses are super strong, but to lose one
Can we get some help?
under these circumstances,
Need some help here.
or any
Come on, help him
circumstances,
down.
would be devastating.
You're alive.
Here we go. There we go.
Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west
I'll be
is where
back,
our
friends.
problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
All right.
You sound
We have awoken in a little cabin.
Just worried.
We have been shot at before, Hosea.
Let's see if there's anything in here.
Honestly, anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm.
Man, surprisingly, those little things have come in real
We go
handy.
back to Blackwater and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now.
I'm gonna leave that.
We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea. What about you, Arthur? You doubting me too?
Never.
Good. 'Cause you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, 'cause they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
And the money's well hidden in Blackwater?
I believe so, and they don't even know we dumped it.
Oh, well, it can wait then. Hi, Molly.
Morning, Arthur.
We weren't there, Hosea.
I'm aware of that. And they shouldn't have been either.
Oh, we can't change nothing now. Well, try to stay strong.
All right, Arthur.
Stay warm, Hosea. We better head outside and see what Nene's doing. See what's up with old Javier.
Good morning.
Another cold morning.
How are you feeling?
Look at us. What kind of question is that?
We'll find a way off of here soon.
Okay, Arthur.
Old Mr. Pearson, this man in here, he's our cook. Former Navy man right here.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need some meat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
That's why Charles is one of the best hands right there, because he's got the skills. He's an absolute monster.
You take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
And he's always in control.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around.
Almost always in control.
I imagine.
He also seems to be pretty young, too.
How you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure. Bow I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
I do love it whenever they go into them little cinematic moments like this. Just to take the control out of your hands for even just a little while, you know? It's good. Man, if this is the blueprint that Rockstar is making, you know, like
See some of the ground uncovered here.
Grand Theft Auto 5 was really, really good. But this just takes it to a little bit of a different level,
Let's look down this
another
way.
level. So, if they could create
The
games
wind's
like
died down,
this
too.
That's good.
on a regular
No one knows
basis,
that, but if it's too strong,
man,
they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
I would love to get like 2 or 3 games of this quality a year, man. At some point, before I get too old, you know. Like 3 or 4 games like this a year, every year.
Stop here a second.
Gaming would be such a different. It'd be on another level.
There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track back nearly as well in grass and woods.
I think like the hunting aspect of this game, it really took it to another level for me. Like just personally, because you know we've always gone hunting and enjoyed hunting. So to be able to hunt on a game like this, you know, on this level, it's so fun.
Shh. Down there. You see him? Are you ready with that bow? Try to hit nice. See if you can get another one.
I don't know how long of a shot I can make with the bow, so I'm just gonna try and get a little bit closer. Maybe right here. Oh no! They...
We got it.
Nice!
I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
Beautiful. Let me get my horse over here and we'll be on our way, boy. Almost over to that chapter 2. I think what I'm going to do today for this stream is just try and get to chapter 2. And then I'll upload this. And maybe later on tonight I can film chapter 2. I'm not sure though, but I'll try and get it out quicker because, like I said, man, that's just really whenever the game it just kind of blossoms into something
Ready to head back when you
truly
are.
amazing.
Come on then, let's head back.
Chapter 2 is,
Nice work,
you know,
Arthur.
where we can start hunting for legendary animals and
Enough meat here
legendary
to keep us all fed
fish.
for a few days.
You found
Should be.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when
Sure.
they ain't shooting back.
I guess the beginning of the game, chapter 1 probably lasts
Considering how things
maybe
were
about an
a
hour
couple of
and
days back,
30
well,
minutes.
maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
That girl for the ranch now, too, but
Arthur just
not sure she'll
bitching,
be
man, and
much.
Charles
She has
just
a
trying to
wild
make
look
it
in her
like
eye.
a good thing we got 2 deer. I
She
love
lost
that.
Her husband, her home, everything she had.
That's one of Arthur's
So
biggest
what do we
issues.
do with her?
Just
Once
a
we get outta
bitching
here,
in
we're
that
back
crying,
on our
man.
feet, we'll see.
We had Charles over
She
here
might have
just,
family somewhere.
we could always get
So
more,
it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
more deer if we need it.
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Charles is right, man. That is a huge bear.
Yeah.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Come on. Easy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Ah. Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me.
I find it pretty unusual now thinking about it. It's like,
That's why we need to stick by him through
it must be
this.
why they put
He
Charles
always sees us right.
or gave Charles such a big part right smack dab in the beginning of the game, because
How's that new horse?
they wanted to make,
He'll do
maybe
for
they
now.
wanted to make it obvious that him and
I
Arthur
appreciate
have
you letting me take time
a strong
even the other
relationship.
night.
She's the strong one.
So
It's been as hard on the horses as
I
on the
wonder
rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened
if
to the
Charles
Count.
could be like the main
Same with
protagonist
Bill and Brown
in
Jack.
part 3,
He's a drunk,
because
miserable bastard.
I would really be interested
He loves that horse.
in playing a full game with
I
Charles.
hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take no
Certainly
one
one of my
to hell.
favorite characters, man. I really like him. I think he's so cool.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Brought some food back, boys. Whoa. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well.
Just drop it down in.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing.
Navy
sane, it
rum.
does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on
I feel like that's what I
You
did,
go
man.
raise a hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a
It
few
was
days.
terrible.
Mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Well, I guess
skin
so,
you.
Pearson.
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
That's
Pearson's
really
actually a
job for
pretty
man
cool
with a
dude
burnt
too,
hand.
man.
I'll see you
Always
both later.
cooks.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
Oh, I'll skin it, Pearson. Oh, I'll get it skinned.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Here we go. 1 of 3 deer skinned. We'll get that right away. We'll try and do that Master Hunter challenge quickly. Or as quickly as we can. Yeah, because I mean a lot of time is spent on this game hunting, you know, and it kind of is what it is.
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. I fell, but when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Probably. That funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
We've been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews,
Well,
Mr.
Dutch just
Smith,
gave me a
Mr.
carbine
Pearson,
repeater.
would you please look after the
That looks
place?
like a little
There are
30-30.
O'Driscolls
Clever act.
about.
I wonder if that's what that is meant to be. I can't pull it out right now, but
Southwest, right
whenever I can, I will.
He said follow the main trail southwest.
Come on,
A
Bill.
camp near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this store they're planning. What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Man, I can't believe Micah. Did you hear that, boy? Damn right, boss. Like,
Hold up here.
if you're a human being
Easy.
and you think Micah is a good guy, you mustn't be a good guy.
Over there.
All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
I do agree with Dutch here, though. Like, the
Here they are.
O'Driscolls, any chance we
That's
get, we need
definitely
to
them.
wipe these dudes off the
Home?
face of the planet.
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get him?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there.
Hey, that's Kieran.
And much less fun to rob
Kieran
him and
Duffy.
score if he never finds out about it. All right, let's go pay our old friends a visit.
All right. Whatever you say, Dutch. I will have to
forget
get
grab
my
that
gun
rifle
from
from
the
your
back
horse.
of my horse. And my bow.
You boys be ready to pick them off from up there.
Sure thing.
All right. So I'm gonna put my bow here. I'm gonna put this gun here.
Good.
Is that
Come on, let's
little
go.
gun that I was saying looked like a 30-30 look? Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I can't clean it right now, but it must be pretty clean right now. All right, let's do it, boy.
Seems easiest to take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is.
So if I press
Come
LB, I get my little weapon wheel to pop up, right? And then from there, if I hold LB and then use my right stick, I can traverse this little weapon wheel. But if I press RB, that's kind of where my food and my provisions come into play. RB again, whenever I'm near my horse or on top of my horse, would be where my horse equipment and provisions are. And this game is so well made. It's really, everything about this game is super fun. I think for fans of The Witcher 3 who have never played Red Dead, you should definitely play Red Dead. Although it's, you know, it's vastly different as far as kind of what kind of game it is, I guess. There's some similarities that only those two games, in my opinion, have. Two of my favorite games of all time.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running.
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Down through these trees, quick.
Dutch says hush to Arthur. How dare you, boy? Arthur is clearly his best gun. Although Charles, Lenny, I'm sure Hosea's hell of a gun too, but Micah and Bill, Javier, later on, man, Sadie's such a monster. Sean's also one of my favorite characters on this game.
Okay, let's get in cover.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go. We don't have time to debate this.
Okay, fine.
Let's send the gang. Let's see what they do. I think that's all he did. Oh, I'm dropping everybody. Oh yeah. What we do, what? And the throw every time I get. Oh, that did that. I shoot him in the chest. There we go. Beautiful.
Strip everything we can from them. Of course not. Cole doesn't give a damn about his men. All he cares about is
Yep.
if you can shoot a gun.
I'm pretty sure more guys are gonna come. So what I'm gonna do is pop one of these. Like I said, I didn't need it.
The names of these fools. Keep looking. We need everything we can get off of these bastards. Keep searching the bodies, Arthur.
All right, Dutch, got this. Here we go.
Heads up, boys! We got more coming in from the forest!
Alright, let's go shut these boys down. Boom!
Shit, there's a lot of them! What do you think, Arthur? Do we hold ground here or go at it? Alright, kick them off as they out of the trees!
Alright, so right here is whenever we can take another chew of tobacco and get that dead eye up all the way. Oh. Ah, come on. Oh. I think I probably killed him right there. There we go. That's absolutely he done. Here we go, here we go. Nice, boy. Who is this dude over here? Get back or Dutch will slowly start crying. The horses are running in.
We're waiting on you, Arthur.
Nice of you two to join us. Is everyone all right?
I think so. Arthur, get over here. Good work, boys. Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there. Mike, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives.
Here. This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Well, looks fine. Smells good.
Come on.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. Of Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellas.
Gotta admit, Dutch has done a pretty good job to get a bunch of outlaws who are sharpshooters. Because we didn't lose one guy in there. We took out what? Probably like 20, 25 dudes? It was an absolute beatdown.
Charles and Sean riding with us. And I believe, I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Cone, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again.
And we got no idea what happened in Blackwater because I guess Arthur and Hosea weren't there. Didn't seem like Charles was there. know, throughout the story, maybe you get that full understanding of what happened in Blackwater. But my guess would be Micah probably set us up.
All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground.
Watch it.
God damn it! Ugh. Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right.
Oh, I'll get him.
Just bring him back alive.
I'll get him, Ditch.
Okay, you got it.
Gotta get real close to this boy to lasso him directly off that horse. I bet this will do it.
You're coming with me.
Just let me go. Come on.
You gotta admit that snow moves pretty good.
Come on. I'm nobody, mister.
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
I can tell Arthur needs something.
No.
Let's give him some
please.
bourbon. Yeah, there we go. That might have woke him up a bit. I think at this point Arthur's probably getting a little bit tired. Because every time there's something that needs to be done, he's always that lead dog. So Arthur's definitely,
You better shut your mouth. You
he's
little
definitely
shit, or I
tired.
will shut it for you.
They kind of treat him like he's some young gun, but man, he looks to be about, I don't
I
know,
think I'm gonna puke. Just let me go, please.
35 to
I've only been
45
running with
maybe?
them a couple of months.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break
I
every
guess if
bone
he's
in your body.
35,
I'm
he's
sorry.
still
I'm sorry.
kind of
Okay.
at the end of his prime, but
More goddamn
if he's older than
word.
that,
Am I clear?
Okay.
he's probably hurting
Two
every
loads
day.
Right there. Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Let's just remove Karen.
Don't hurt me, please.
No, don't worry. They're real nice.
Huh. Found a little shit, did you?
Yeah. I got them.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed 'em as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister. I hate that fella.
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
All you gotta do is put Arthur Morgan in front of the train, And we'll rob that train. A few days later.
It's been a bad few weeks, but
It certainly
Dutch
has.
being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Robbery and dreams.
Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Red. Still here then?
I owe you.
And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail. Jackie.
The boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on.
What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we have's in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
We got a train to rob, boys.
Follow me.
Hey, we got Charles involved this time. With Charles, this should go swimmingly.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the Grizzlies, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan.
Great.
Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep, Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on.
100% clear, Dutch. Let's get it done. What do you want me to do? All I'm doing is going to the back of the old Micah. Straight to Leviticus Cornwall's car. Right in the back.
Out of the snow, finally.
Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing, before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell. Charles. Ah! Micah Bell. Idiot. Micah Bell. Charles Smith. Arthur Morgan. Javier Escuela. And what about young Lenny here? Huh? Always the first man on his horse. Watch it. Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at it, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
Sure.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, man?
Sure we will, Micah.
That's a lot of damn money to
Might
leave
as well.
sitting for too long.
What are you doing? There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
Whoa.
Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down, see how he's getting on?
Okay. How you getting on?
Yeah. I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Sure thing, Bill. I was recently telling my girlfriend, I feel like everybody has had a friend like Bill. Who's like, that kid who shows up to the house, and you're like, God damn it. But then you hang out with him anyway, and then eventually you actually like start liking him, but he's a dick the whole time. I've definitely had a couple of fucking friends like that, man.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
I have to say, I'm rather looking forward to this. Just be ready to move quick, and remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes. What's going on?
He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay?
I think so.
Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now.
Hold LB to show the weapon room. And then cover your faces.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Here we go.
Boom, right there is where. Ugh.
Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that moron?
You said it was fine.
Come on!
You're pathetic. You know that?
Here we go, we go!
Javier!
Hey, down here!
Lenny!
Flipping! Help!
I've got you. Now stop yelling.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, you're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
He fell. The others will get him.
Let's go!
No, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
All we gotta do is stop this train now, boy. Oh, I got it, Lenny. Oh. I think that would have finished Arthur right there, boy. I don't think Arthur would have had much after that. That dude just dropped an awesome hammer. But I gotta stop the train. Alright. Barely stopping on time. I wonder if that's about where you stop it every time.
Look out! Got more coming off the train.
Well, I really want that hat. Ah.
All these bastards must be guarding something.
We need the car in the back, right?
Yep, keep pushing on it. Still okay?
I think so.
Good.
Damn, he's got an arm. Who is this guy?
Doing good, kid. Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Damn it. Hurry up.
Gonna get out.
Oh, I know we are.
Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Parker, get over here. You two all right?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Ah, shit.
What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Corps.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay, you asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little. That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open. Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems good enough.
You go.
Now light the fuse.
Unless you got a death wish.
Let's go ahead and back on out of here.
There's one gone out here. We don't want to kill you. We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Yeah, let's see if we can find.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake.
A little bit of
Just gonna
fine
stand
brandy.
there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will ya? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
A letter to Leviticus
give you
Cornwall from Leland Oil Development Company.
Okay. Let's see
We're
if
yet
we
to receive
can
a
get
payment of
this
2,000
open.
for the initial phase of exploration at the Wapiti Indian Reservation.
Getting there.
Receipt of the funds will proceed to phase 2 and 3. I don't think it's anything that we really need. Maybe later on, but
It's done.
I don't think it equates to anything that we'll need.
Just a pile of papers.
I'll definitely take the cigar
think
platinum
so.
watch.
Here.
I think you could sell
Make
those for
yourself
about
useful, at
12
least we all
bucks.
know you can read. Give me those.
Another letter.
Railroad contracts.
Let's see what this one says.
Invoices, blah, blah,
Thank you for the
You got
telegram and for
anything?
continued interest in
Not
Jameson
really.
Mining Company. However,
Sugar imports from
any
the Spanish West
moves, the
Indies.
coal industry is
A
quite
lot of
different
sugar.
from the oil
Some
industry.
fancy new
I
boat he's
would
ordered
also
from
be
Europe.
allowed to host you and give you a personal
I am not
tour.
robbing another boat as long as I live.
I think that definitely means Leviticus Cornwall could
Have you
be
checked all the drawers and cabinets?
in Anniesburg at some point. But it's not like I had a date or anything.
How's it looking in there?
Oh, nice. Premium cigs and a build stock.
Any luck, Arthur?
Nothing
What?
much yet.
25 bucks.
Well, let's keep looking.
Goddamn O'Driscolls.
So I definitely got a cigarette card with that pack of cigarettes. We'll look at that later.
Have you looked down the end there?
I think I got him.
Thank God. Come on.
All right, I think that's probably everything.
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here.
Well, Dutch, if it's up to me.
Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride.
Please, no!
Certainly don't want them sending anybody after the family, I heard. I really wonder why I can't pick up these hats. Alright, so I'm gonna just ride my horse to the beginning of the train. We'll get it started. And then we're gonna be off to Horseshoe Overlook, which is where we definitely want to be. I don't think there's anything else of value in the train. So we'll be off to chapter 2 from here, I believe. Well, we gotta make the journey down to Horseshoe Overlook. This whole chapter 1 of the game, man, it's very I think it really acts as a tutorial. So if you've never played the game, that's where you kind of pick up your skills, you know? Man, I'm so excited about playing this game, I tell you.
Put that book away and go help. Oh, Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there, no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
I think that is true, man. What's gone wrong with good old Dutch? Hosea and Arthur very much seem to be like the same people they've always been, and Dutch is, I don't know, maybe like a midlife crisis or something, but he does seem to be different all of a sudden in this game as to how the gang wants to think of him. And all we hear is like mention of, oh, Dutch is different, man. Dutch treats me well, you know. But I don't know, maybe he's slipping or something, you know. Hard life, certainly. Couldn't even imagine it. Although it does seem like a lot of fun outside of the killing and the robbery and, you know, just being a bad person, I guess. So coming up in chapter 2, man, I'm gonna be super excited.
Yes,
we need to
boss.
find a new
You two
horse.
ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
We need to find a new horse.
Just go.
Come on, kid.
We
you
need
can buy
to
me a whiskey.
we need to get all our pelts for our trapper to get our legendary like clothing. Need to get all the pelts for Pearson so that we can get our upgraded camp material. We're gonna have to certainly look for a couple of gold bars or treasure because I don't even know how much money we had thus far.
Get us out the stream. Gotta keep us moving, but calm.
Ah, shit.
Okay, let's take a look.
You all right back there?
Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed.
Yeah.
I reckon we
Let's
can
get
handle
it fixed, boys.
All right, Charles, you and me.
Ain't
hold
no
the thing
big
up
deal,
while you
Arthur.
put the wheel back on, Arthur.
Arthur gets so angry, man.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Don't say
Let's
that.
go.
Pick the wheel up. Nearly there. There.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
So I was watching this recently and I was thinking Hosea must be about, I'm gonna say he's 70.
What do you think?
Maybe even a little bit older, maybe
They
even
wanted trouble.
75.
We wouldn't
Because-
have seen him.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. Not too far now. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about.
And I love this little conversation right here.
So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. Yeah. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low.
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... Well, I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
5 ginseng, 5 yarrow. I enjoy the crafting in this game and like the picking of plants and stuff. It really helps you out quite a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on.
I notice a lot of people don't like to play video games and like pick plants. I don't know why. I've actually like started to enjoy that. You know, especially like whenever you get lucky and
Any trouble getting
you
in
find
here,
like
Javier?
the wild carrots for the horses or the
It's a good spot.
Excellent. I think this will work for us,
like
Arthur.
the
For now,
thyme
anyway.
and the mint for the meat. There's just so much you can do, man. The berries. That's one thing I'm gonna have to do is figure out where. I guess there's 4 different kind of berries that you can pick in this game,
Here
and
we are,
that's
gentlemen.
one for
Home,
the
sweet home.
herbalist challenge is to eat and pick all 4 different varieties of berries. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that.
It's perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now it is time to prosper.
To prosper,
Arthur
Dutch.
and I were about to prosper in Blackwater.
Oh
We're onto something big.
yes.
Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together, kept us alive, kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck east of the Grizzlies and out of money, and a long way from a dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother, but we are safe. We make a bit of money here, then we move again, head out around them, be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you
Charles-
just look
I
around
know Charles
you?
already cutting wood.
This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss.
Right away, Herr
Not for
Strauss
robbing
up to
banks
his
usury.
dirty,
Seems more
dirty business.
dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north.
Itinerant.
Get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice.
Yes, indeed.
Now be sensible out there.
The girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Well, this is it right here. This is going to be the end of chapter 1. What I'm going to go ahead and do is, well, see, look, here's the beginning of chapter 2. What I'm going to do here is stop the video. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. This is Pyro Bully Gaming. This is my first part of my Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. And we'll start the game at this point right here.
Got off the mountain.
We'll listen to this little part, and then
pretty enough country.
we'll be back with part 2.
Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Alright guys, so once again, thanks for tuning in. This is Pyro Bully Gaming, and we'll have part 2 coming out shortly. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks guys, bye-bye.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing at all.